What's good, my boys? It's your old man, Papa, back on the mic for the boys, slicing through life's fog like a barbell through a hipster's kale smoothie. I'm talking to you, my sons, about confidence, real, gritty confidence, even when self-doubt's whispering in your ear like a bad karaoke singer. This ain't about knowing it all or flexing like a superstar who thinks he's the next best thing. It's about saying yes when someone asks if you can do something, believing you've got as much shot as the next guy, and trusting your ability to learn, adapt, and figure it out along the way. Confidence ain't in the skills you've already got. It's your knack for grabbing the knowledge you need and having the wisdom to wield it right. Think of political cabinet members. Presidents pick them not for being experts, but for their critical thinking to get smart on tasks fast. Same goes for us. Flexibility and a sharp mind are what make you bulletproof, not a resume stuffed with credentials. So, grab a seat, keep your weights racked, and let Papa, strumming his sorry guitar, break it down in 5 points, humor cranked up to 17. Skewering the self-doubt gremlins and the know-it-all nonsense with the grin wider than a Jim Bro's protein shake budget. 1. Say yes and bet on yourself. When someone asks, can you do it? Whether it's a job, a project, or fixing a busted amp for your band, the answer is always yes. Nobody's got it all figured out. We're all winging it half the time. Most successful people take on tasks they're not fully ready for, learning on the fly. You've got as much chance as the next guy to pull it off. So why not you? Saying yes ain't arrogance. It's backing yourself to scramble, study, and deliver. Oh, you gonna say no 'cause you ain't certified expert in underwater basket weaving? Come on, sons. Bet on your hustle and figure it out before you're stuck watching someone else steal your show. 2. Confidence ain't in what you know. It's what you can piece together to make it happen. Forget the idea that confidence comes from a fat stack of skills or a PhD in everything, or anything for that matter. Real confidence is knowing you can crack open a book, watch a YouTube tutorial, or sweet-talk an expert to get what you need. Adaptability, being able to learn fast and pivot, predict success better than raw expertise most of the time. Think of a cabinet secretary. They ain't energy gurus or defense nerds when appointed. They're picked because they can get up to speed and make smart calls. You're the same, sons. Self-doubt creeps in when you think you gotta know it all already. Nah. Trust your ability to learn just enough, just in time. What, you think Secretary of Transportation was born knowing train schedules? Get real. And know where to get the learning you need, that's all. Did I mention to you that in 3 years of law school that I attended, I didn't memorize a single law? Why do you suppose? Because laws change Jurisdictions have different approaches to the same issues, and memories are faulty. My first supervisor attorney laid out the rules of criminal defense work for me. First, read the statute, he said. Why? Because different words in the statute have different meanings when applied in different situations, and if you memorize thinking you've got this one without help, you're bound to forget a small detail in a statute that can make or break your case. I once had a prosecutor over a barrel on a murder case when he forgot to bring out one seemingly minor bit of evidence. He knew the statute through and through and didn't think he needed to read it again. The judge was ready to throw out the prosecution's case until the judge prompted the prosecutor and granted him leave to reopen the case so that he could proffer the missing bit of information. Irritating to me, actually, but it was a major case, so I suppose I can't blame the judge too much. The point is that memorization of a bunch of facts and procedures sucks. Just gets you into trouble. Knowing how and when to go to the source makes all the difference. 3. Jack of all, master of none, and that's the point. You don't need to be the best at everything. Just good enough at enough things to handle what life throws. Aim to be a jack of all trades, knowing what questions to ask, not what the answers are. With a broad base of know-how that lets you tackle anything from fixing a sink to pitching a project. In business, most top performers are generalists, not specialists, because they can adapt to new challenges. Confidence comes from knowing you can dive into a problem, grab the basics, and make it work. Specialize in flexibility, not some narrow niche that'll leave you useless when the world shifts. See any telephone repairmen around these days? Oh, sure. Spend 10 years mastering one thing just to find out AI does it better. Stay versatile, sons. Or you're the one-trick pony in a rodeo that nobody's watching. 4. Critical thinking is your superpower. Confidence ain't about having all the answers. It's about trusting your brain to sort through the mess. Presidents pick cabinet folks for their ability to think critically, not because they've memorized every fact. Critical thinking, breaking down problems, asking smart questions, spotting the BS, drives 75% of effective decision-making. When self-doubt hits, lean on your process. Break the task into chunks. Find what you need and decide what's worth doing. That's the wisdom that turns knowledge into action. You gonna panic because you don't know it all? Nah, you're smarter than that. Think it through. And you're halfway there. 5. Flexibility beats fear every time. Self-doubt's a loudmouth, telling you you're not ready, not good enough, not the guy. But confidence is about being flexible, pivoting when the plan goes sideways, learning under pressure, or rolling with the punches. Focus on solutions, not fears. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be the guy who says yes, dives in, and adapts like a singer switching from blues to country mid-set. The world rewards the guy who shows up and figures it out, not the one waiting for a PhD. Oh, you're going to sit it out because you're not qualified? Good luck watching the other guy steal your shot while you're overthinking. All right, sons, here's the deal. Confidence is saying yes when life asks if you can handle it. Knowing you got as much shot as anyone. It ain't about what you already know. It's about trusting your ability to learn fast, think sharp, and adapt like a pro. Be a jack of all trades. Lean on your critical thinking and stay flexible, because that's what makes you bulletproof. Not some fancy resume. Own the stage despite the jitters. Channel that in life. Stand up straight, shoulders back, and take on your world. Keep your mind sharp, your hustle sharper, and your self-doubt quieter than a gym bro's leg day. This is Papa for the boys, and I'm out.